So, shout out real fast, and I want to give a huge shout out here to Drew Garrison for posting this. Because if you guys do not know who Drew Garrison is, first off, he is an MVP. Like, absolutely love this guy. I love the content he puts out. I love the content he does. So he's the father, as it says right here, a writer at Cincinnati Jungle. If you don't know who Cincinnati Jungle is, this is a podcast, or it's actually, as it says right here, the official account for SB Nation, Cincinnati Bengals blog. But they also do podcasts, they do videos, and it's just an amazing all-around, news source for Cincinnati Bengals stuff. So I want to give a shout out real fast to Drew Garson here, and also shout out to Cincinnati Jungle. As always, make sure you check them out. But let's go ahead and listen to what Drew Garson has to say here, because he is speaking absolute facts here, and it's something that you guys have said a lot in my comment section. I have said myself, and it is so stupid because Pat McAfee, yes, the Pat McAfee, for some reason, every time on his show, he says that the Bengals players have to walk across a highway to get to practice. And obviously, if you know what a highway is, I-95, literally a gigantic road with 4 lanes on either side, and the cars are going up to 65, up to honestly 80 miles per hour, right? So imagine walking across a highway, interstate highway, from one side to the other. That's the way that Pat McAfee always describes us walking to practice. It's like we're walking across a freaking interstate. That's simply not the case. As he is going to show in this video, and I think it's a great example, it's not at all a highway. Let's watch this.
All right, Pat, you're my guy. I watch your show every day. Being on your show made me look cooler than I actually am. Now listen, we're right under the fucking highway, all right? We're under the highway. We don't walk across the highway for practice, but we do slam beers under the highway. There's a lot of Ohio grit going on, but I gotta show you something. Give me a second. All right, now we're out from under the highway, and as you can see, they come out right here. They walk to practice, they come here. There's a fucking stoplight, all right? We've got a crosswalk going, and then you come over here, you walk right in, bam, practice field.
And little side note here, before we get into the rest of this, I want to go ahead and talk about this. That road right there, by the way, it's not like that road is like flooded with cars every single 10 seconds. That road is literally a road that is meant to get to the stadium so that fans can get to the stadium. And obviously throughout the week, when they're practicing, they're not going to the stadium, the fans aren't. So that road's not even going to be flooded 90% of the week when they're practicing. It's literally only going to be when game day happens. So, this traffic right here is all them going to the game. So, it's just even stupider to say that. It's like, oh, it's a highway. It's not even a busy road normally. So, it's just... Let me let the GOAT finish his thing. Alright, there we go, guys. Let's go ahead and watch the rest of this.
All right, now we're out from under the highway, and as you can see, they come out right here. They walk to practice, they come here. There's a fucking stoplight, all right? We've got a crosswalk going, and then you come over here, you walk right in, bam, practice field, all right? It's a regular street. It's not a fucking highway. I'm sorry that all these NFL teams are too soft to deal with a couple cars. You know what? If a car comes speeding up here, Joe Mixon's going to stiff arm that motherfucker and shut it down, all right? I love you. You're my guy. It's not a highway. It's a regular fucking street, all right? Who dat?
And again, as he said, I love the Joe Mixon's going to stiff arm it. Or, in reality, players are going to use their brains. If they're going across the street, because as he says right here, yes, there is a freaking stoplight and a crosswalk, they're just going to wait for it to turn red and then walk across the street. It's not like this is, rocket science, okay? I think we've all learned in second grade, first grade, honestly, when you cross the street, you wait for it to turn red and then you walk across the street. It's not like it's impossible. There is intersections all over every city in the whole entire country where there's traffic all the time. And how do people cross the street? They wait for it to turn red, and they walk across the street on the crosswalk. It's not hard to do. So even if that is, you know, the cars are coming, then that's going to be a thing. But again, during the week, during process, there really isn't any cars here. So it just... Mcafee. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to bring back ESPN's Come On, Man. Because we got to put them on Come On, Man for that, you know... L take that he has said it so many times too. Like, shout out to Drew here for posting this, because this is not the first time he has said it. He has said it so many countless times on his show that, like, oh yeah, well, I don't know why they're gonna walk past, you know, walk across the you know, highway to get to practice. They always gotta walk across the highway. You have Joe Burrow with his calf strain walking across the highway. And unless you know this, and unless you've been to Cincinnati, you've been to the Bengals Stadium, you've been to this area, myself included, I've been here many, many times. I've been to around 3 or 4 Cincinnati Bengals games so far in my life. You know, you might not know this. And when you just listen to Mcafee and you hear him talk, you might think, oh, well, you know, at the end of the day, this might just simply be, you know, a highway that they have to cross to get to the practice field. And that's ridiculous, and that's crazy. No, it's not a highway. In no way is this a highway. This is a road. This is a road that isn't even traveled that much outside of NFL football games. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.